Get the fuck down. Hey, put that down. Put it down. Leave it. Let's go. Schmuck. It's not our morning toy, and you know that. Whoop. Sorry for the fingers. Got some stuff we got to take care of today. We'll go over that in a minute. Right now, you got to get the old boy a toy. Ain't that right, brother? Go get one. You got a little orange. You got a little orange. Oh, yeah. That's a fucking good ball. Bring it here. What a fucking guy. Oh, look at that. There's a little rat cat. What's up, baby? That's a good ass boy right there. Let's see, we got some new stuff. It ain't new. It's been around for quite a while. Some of y'all might know it, some of y'all might not. Little 62 Rambler 400 cross country on air. It's got a real axle in the back now, not one of them torque tube dork axles. And just some stuff. Got this little 850R for $400 and then found $100 in the trunk. Shit runs a treat. Good car. Little Volkswagen. You know. But let's see. Mike, come on, bud. This is my Fox body. Y'all have seen in another video. It's a good car. It's got good bones. I know it looks a little rusty here. Torque boxes are straight as an arrow because it was gutless forever. Couldn't really make power to screw them up. Floors are perfect. Towers were great. This car actually means a lot to me. A lot more than it should. I had a Fox body very early on in my little life of automotive shit. And always said I wanted another one, but I just wanted it to be a burnout car. You know, I just wanted to beat the hell out of it. And this should do just well. It's a 79. It's got some oddball 79 only stuff. I believe this Verico Glow Red is a 79 only color, which is pretty cool. But it's got white interior. You know, all sorts of cool shit. Cool little car. It had no miles on it. 75,000 miles on it. I got it running, but promptly blew it up because I'm an idiot. But yeah, I just wanted it to be a burnout car. And well, I think it will. That is a P-pump 24 valve. This is actually not the engine that's going to live in this car. And today we're going to pull it out. It's just getting a bone stock 12 valve for now. You know, it's nothing crazy. I'm going to stick with a VE motor out of a first gen because I much prefer them over the P-pumps. I know, before I hear you guys tell me I'm stupid, I know. But I braced everything. It no longer sits on the subframe like a 5-liter would, just because of space. Can't index the mounts. I don't feel comfortable indexing the mounts far forward like a 12 valve would have and stretching them sideways towards that. I just think it's going to be a lot of awkward torque on it. I want the weight down, not over. I don't know. Maybe it sounds stupid, but I ran 20 feet of 3/16 plate in the frame rails of this thing. So it's top, side, bottom, and then inner face on the inner wheel well is all plated 3/16. There was no rot back there. It was actually very nice to weld to, and it all came out pretty good for what it is, except for that. Judge me. I ran out of gas and had to use straight argon. Welded kind of like shit. I'm not really sure why. Usually that's pretty okay, but whatever. Did both sides. Booster still fits back there. Steering is touching the pan right now, but I intend on dropping the subframe down 3/4 of an inch so it'll clear. It'll help with suspension because no matter what I put in for springs, it's going to be pretty much ragged out. Should give me a little more shock space. Right now they are bottomed out, so it is what it is. But today we're going to pull that out. But in the meantime, I guess I have an orange to play with. This may seem like a little bit of a weird video because I don't really have an end goal in it other than I want to get the motor out of that car, get it outside. I got a clutch that I got to do this weekend in the garage. I want as much space as I can for it. I'm trying to breeze through it because I want to spend my time not working on cars this weekend. Whatever. So we'll get that out, move the car out, whatever. It's a nice day so far. A little chilly. Woke up this morning. It was like 39. Cold for Florida, but it's all right. The cold can be all right. It's a weird video. It's kind of like a day in the life of. I think I'm going to start posting these just to stay active. I get in my head a little bit with videos. I've made 2 or 3 videos since my last video that I posted, which was 9 months ago. And they just didn't make the cut for me. It didn't feel right. It felt too forced, and you know, whatever. I don't want to feel forced on anything like that. 'Cause that's corny. I'd rather put out decent shit. I don't think these are going to be very long videos, but I think I'm going to start every Thursday doing a point of view for my Thursday. I usually try to keep Thursday as a little bit of a not a busy day, but a little cleanup day, and you know, whatever. So we'll do that, and then it'll be out on Friday, and if it starts to work, then we're gonna keep doing those, and that'll be pretty cool, I think. So I guess let's get ourselves into it. I got some chores to run today, got some shit in the yard, some pretty cool stuff, but none of it's mine, so fuck it, right? But yeah, nah, whatever, we'll get after it and see what we can do. Anyway, our garage is a little bit of a mess. We gotta clean it up, and I've been putting that off for a couple days. No, maybe not even. Just made a mess yesterday. Whoa, mama! Made a mess yesterday. A very firm believer. I have a little thing I do. I try not to leave a mess overnight. I try very hard not to. But last night I was on the phone with a friend, catching up with some stuff, and I just wasn't feeling it. And whatever, I hate coming out to a messy garage in the morning usually, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. But what I do that works for me very well, I don't know if it works for anybody else, it very well might, I keep very limited seating in the garage. That rolly chair I use for welding, it hurts my back to just actually sit in, so I don't enjoy that chair. But the little lawn chair, you can see it's full of stuff. I'm a firm believer in, when you finish a job, clean your tools up, put them away. If you don't, things get lost, things get dirty, you need to get a tool and it's already dirty, that's shitty, it just sucks. So every time I'm done with a job, I put all my tools in the chair, because then I can't sit down until they're put away. And it works really well for me. Very well, might work for some of you as well. But neither here nor there. Well, let's do what we're gonna do. Pretty easy to get it out. The mounts are very cool, I guess. They slot down. I'll show them once the engine's out. The engine just slots into them. It's better than a clamshell in my opinion, or trying to line up bolt holes. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I replicated them out of a second gen style Cummins mount. Maybe third gens are the same. I don't know. I've never really screwed with one, but pretty cool. Had a few options on what I could do. And I thought that was the most ideal. There's a lot of hours worth of big metal and bracing and everything in the ceiling for the chain to hang from. So it's still makes me a little nervous sometimes, but my dad told me what to do, and he's smarter than me. So if it breaks, it's that guy's fault. Touch the volume button right. Holy shit, it's the end of the world with that thing. Oh my lord. Where the hell is my other dolly? All right, so now that that's all kind of done, let's go over this thing a little bit. Like I said, 79, pretty cool car. Don't want to recap it and bore you all, whatever. But as you can see, I kind of boxed in, pardon my shitty paint, boxed in this whole inner side with some 3/16 on both sides. Ran out of red oxide, so I had to do it with other primer, but then I did underneath. So the whole bottom is plated as well. Left the fronts open because I'm going to make a removable lower rad support, so pulling the engine can be easy. I plated the sides, plated the tops. This tower is a little tricky because it's dented in for the booster, which I intend to retain because it fits just fine, works just fine, whatever. This side was much more straightforward. There's a little bit of rot back there, but not too bad. I tried to triple pass or double pass everything, not triple pass, tried to double pass everything, the bigger stuff. Didn't really come out the best. I didn't really take too much time. I did this all pretty much in a night and a half. I didn't take too much time with fitting up the bracing stuff because this is kind of just supposed to be a cheap, easy, as quick and easy as I can type deal. You know, whatever. And I think it'll hold just fine. It ain't the prettiest, but seam sealer and paint makes me the welder I ain't, baby. Like I said, I plan to space the subframe down a little bit. I'll have to extend the steering. Little linkage there just a little bit. I kind of am torn on finding, I'm not against manual steering, it would be cool, but I almost think manual steering on an engine or under an engine that weighs so much might be shitty in such a small car. So that's something I got to think about. If I go manual steering, I really should go with a tiny little K-frame, a tubular K-frame, and they're a little bit more expensive than I thought, which sucks. I used to see them all the time for cheap, and now I'm not, of course, but that's how it goes, you know. So I could get away with the stock one. I did trim it down a little bit. Obviously, I chopped the stock mount locations off, trimmed the edges up, which was kind of unnecessary, but it opens it up a little bit. But if I do it with a stock subframe, I really want to cut it in on both sides, plate it, and then make the center removable so I can just pull the rack, pull the center, and then drop the engine down out the bottom and pick the car up around it like I do a rabbit. Holy crap, sorry. So anyway, yeah, no, I think it's a pretty good start for that. You know, whatever, I don't have too much time into it yet. Just trying to get the ball rolling on it, but I think it should be pretty cool. Not much of an update on it, but wow, why do I have to sneeze so bad? But whatever, you know, I am getting a little bit of work done, and I haven't really posted much about what I'm doing engine-wise, so it's humoring just to see it like it is. So I guess, whatever, we'll see how it goes. Pardon me while I have an asthma attack from pushing that car. I would also like to show this off just a little bit. It's a good friend of mine's, B22. Oh, look at the little guy. Oh. Hi, sweetie boy. Yes. B2200. Sorry. Fucking little moment there. Shaved the firewall on it. Deleted. Oh, almost crushed a cat. Give them loves, crush them. Deleted the whole upper panel there. Made my own little plate for that. Shaved all the little stuff. He painted it. That's the color the truck's going. Very, very, very good friend of mine. Absolutely one of my best friends. One of the most meaningful people I have in my life. Started Tubbs. Truck, he was kind of lied to. He bought it bagged already, but he was lied to about what kind of shape it was in. So we're going through the whole thing. Shaved the doors. Put door poppers in it. Whatever, you know. So that'll be a cool truck. I'm sure you'll see more of that. Maybe not so much like in depth, but in the background of stuff. And now that Mustang's out of here, I gotta really get the ball rolling on that, and really get the ball rolling on that. My little carpet truck. But yeah, whatever. I gotta go grocery shopping. Got a friend coming over this weekend, spending the weekend here. Very excited for that. So we can go pretend big rig. I haven't showed this off. Also got to work on that first gen today some, but a little big rig. Love this truck. It's a second gen, obviously. 24 valve truck, 6-speed, which is very cool. Got a little exhaust brake going on, but like I said, it's a 01 disc brake rear with 355s, 2-wheel drive. It's a sport, but not a sport Laramie. Sport front, sport badges, leather black seats, whatever. But I swapped a 12 valve into it. Got it with no motor. But not only did I swap a 12 valve into it, I swapped a non-intercooled, which I then intercooled, VE 12 valve in it. The motor is an 88. Truck is an 01, kind of humoring. No idea, it's real miles. Had the injection pump rebuilt. But it's pretty cool. Floats down the road, great. I absolutely adore this truck. I never thought I would care so much about a second gen. Always thought they were just very good donors. But man, I can't get over how much I love this truck. Very, very surprising to me. It's very homely. Truck is not in the nicest shape. Paint's burnt off of it. Tailgate's got a dinger in it. Fucking bumper's caved in. Every fender's cracked. Somebody hit and run the truck, so I nearly put a hole in it. Whatever, interior is what you'd expect out of a second gen. Dash, nope, got that right. But man, do I love this truck. So take it for a little rip. Like I said, I absolutely love driving this truck. I've had many auto Cummins. This is the only 6-speed I've had. I've done swaps for people and stuff, but never owned it. This thing being a CAN bus truck, it was a 24 valve, like I said. The engine doesn't talk to anything, so nothing works. The cluster is literally dead. Nothing on the cluster works at all. So I use this as my trip meter, or odometer rather, and my speedo. See, I put 10,229 miles on it so actually has a bad head gasket. It's had a bad head gasket for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles now. It's just pushing oil into the cooling system, not very fast, and it's also burning coolant, but it's not pushing coolant into the oil system. So I said I was gonna fix it, and obviously I haven't, but I do need to do that at some point. It's still kind of my main source of transportation. But she's a good rig. Radio works, no HVAC works, fucking nothing works. It's just a shipping crate with lights, and I wouldn't have it any other way. It's closer to the end of the day now. I cleaned the house for quite a while, which feels good. I tried to go to the dump, but the dump is closed. I fucking forgot to hit record on that, but whatever. We got this Jetta here. Need to figure out the limp mode issues. It's a good friend of mine. He's gonna put his worker in, save some fuel mileage for him, or whatever. Got to get that off the trailer. I got a Jaguar that I'm gonna bring to the scrapyard tomorrow. Which maybe I'll have a video a little in the scrapyard and show it, but we'll see. Another day though. Didn't make any money today, but I'm pretty good at that, so that's fine. But yeah, screw it. We'll see how she do. Asshole car. Quarter panel for a fella on his 99 or something, 98, I don't know, XJR, a little supercharged 4-liter, 4.4, something like that. I have no idea, but we got this as a parts car. It's a shame because it was really, really nice, pretty low miles, but I cut the quarter off of it to graft onto the other car. Obviously thing runs great. There's no cats on it. Not sure what that's about. Where the hell is the key? Damn. Nothing better than walking twice. Guess my fat ass can use it. Hold on. Okay, so back to that. Should start up pretty good. Kind of beat the piss out of it the last time I had it running. I forgot there was no coolant jug in it. Whoopsie daisies. But whatever. It's a shame. The car was really, really nice. But at the same time, it also did get smashed in the front. So I guess whatever. It's not like it's a very worthwhile car, in my opinion. Nothing against it, obviously. I'm sure it was a very good car. Was. Let's see. Alrighty. Sweet deal. Listen to this baby roar. What a fucking peach. All loaded up. Trailer's sitting funny because it's on a little bit of a hill. Just looks lower than it is. But anyway, it's nice. I have some good fucking friends, man. I got this buddy Scott. He owns this little junkyard. I'm not ready for this to just be crushed, but I'm ready for this cut in half car to not be in my yard no more. And asked him if I could hide it in his woods with all his other junk, and he doesn't care. So should I end up needing more parts from it for the other car back there, I can just go get whatever I need to. So pretty cool of him. Super stoked to just not have this thing here. Nothing against it. It's just quite the eyesore. Not that everything else isn't, right? But whatever. I guess that might just wrap this up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try to do these a little more. Like I said, it's a nice little goal to have. It's just one thing a week that I can get done and actually proceed to keep doing over and over and over again, and maybe it'll work out. Man, does this thing look cool. I like this little car. Interior's okay. It looks darker in the video than it does in real life. But man, this thing is cool, dude. Cool car. Did a little carby swap on it. CIS was shit. I know that's a big surprise, right? It's got a Holley double pumper. Which is pretty cool. That's my fuel tank at the moment. Hey, fuck it, whatever, right? Good little rig. I've had that NOS Autobahn air dam forever and ever and ever. I like bullshitted my way through trying to color match it because the paint is very, not good, not bad, but you know, it's okay in my opinion. But it wasn't easy to get it right. But it actually, I got it to look pretty good. Whatever, fuck it. Good car. Good car. Well, thanks, guys. I guess see you next Thursday.